dear children, let us start our today's social science class. Today we are going to know about the solar system. The solar system. Yes, our solar system consists the sun and 8 planets, isn't it? Yes, so this lesson will introduce you to the sun and planets in the solar system. The solar system. Our solar system is made up of from one star, that is the sun, and 8 planets and other smaller objects. All of the planets orbit, means go around the sun, and some planets are closer to the sun than others. Our solar system is made up of from one star. So our solar system consists only one star, that is called the sun. Sun is the head of the solar system and sun is the center of the solar system. And in this solar system there are 8 planets. There are 8 planets and even it consists other smaller objects like asteroids, meteoroids, comets and all. And all of the planets have its own orbit and they are in their orbit they go around the sun. They revolve around the sun and some planets are closer to the sun than others. Let us know about them. There are 8 planets in the solar system and sun is the center of the solar system. Order of the planets in our solar system is given here. First one Mercury and next one Venus and third one Earth and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are the 8 planets in the solar system. So many years ago, there are 9 planets in the solar system. The 9th planet is Plato, but in 2006, it is considered as dwarf planet. Hence, now its name is not given in the order of the planets. So now there are only 8 planets in the solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The Sun. The scientific name of the Sun is Sol. So, the name of our solar system, the word Sol, comes from this one because the scientific name of the Sun is Sol and Sun is the center of the solar system and the Sun is the center of our universe. Yes, it contains about 98% of all the rocks, dust and gas in the solar system. And if hollow 1 million Earth's cloud fit inside and it acts as a giant magnet and the sun's surface is 6000 degrees Celsius but its atmosphere is millions of degrees. In the solar system, the sun contains or covered 98% of the rocks, particles and dust particles as well as gas in the solar system and it acts as a giant magnet because it contains 98% of the rocks, dust and gas inside it. And if hollow 1 million Earths could fit inside the sun and the sun's surface is 6000 degrees Celsius. hence the sun is very hot, but its atmosphere is millions of degrees. The sun has giant magnet inside, hence it holds all the planets because of its gravitational power. It holds all the members of the solar system because of its gravitational pull, because it has a giant magnet inside it. So, the name of the solar system comes because of the sun. The scientific name of the sun is Sol, hence it has names as the solar system because of the name of the sun. The universe is vast beyond human imagination. Stars exist in groups called galaxies, and one of these galaxies is the Milky Way. That is our galaxy. And there are millions of stars in our galaxy, and our sun is just one of them. The universe is vast beyond our imagination, isn't it? Yes, and there are lot of groups of stars that exist there, and the groups of stars are called galaxies, and the name of our galaxy is Milky Way, and there are millions of stars that exist in the galaxy, and our sun is just one of them. And even in the solar system, there are so many minor planets also exist. There are 8 major planets are there, which I mentioned before, and so many minor planets also exist. They are called dwarf planets. Plato is one of them. These minor planets or dwarf planets are also called trans-Neptunian objects. They are planet-like objects that is in direct object of a star and is massive enough for its gravity to compress it into a hydrostically equilibrious shape, but has not cleared the neighborhood around the orbit. They are looking like other planets, but they don't have qualities of the major planets. We can easily remember the name of the 8 planets through this sentence. That is, my very educated mother just served us noodles. My first letter M means Mercury, very, the first letter V means Venus, educated, the first letter E means Earth, and again mother, the first letter M means Mars, and just, the first letter J means Jupiter, and is served, the letter first S is refers to Saturn, and us, U refers to here Uranus, and N refers to Neptune. These are the 8 planets names are mentioned here. And Pluto is a dwarf planet, so not considered in the solar system as in the group of 8 planets. Just recall the name of the 8 planets through this phrase. Let us know about Mercury. Mercury is the planet nearest to the sun. It has no moons. And if you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you would only weigh 37 pounds on Mercury. It takes less than 88 Earth days for Mercury to orbit around the sun. Mercury is the planet which is nearest to the sun. It has no moons. So Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun, and it has no moons like other planets, and we can weigh 100 pounds on Earth. It may only weigh 37 pounds on Mercury. And it takes less than 88 Earth days for Mercury to orbit around the sun. Means to revolve around the sun, it takes less than 88 Earth days. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the sun and the brightest planet in solar system. And Venus is known as Earth's twin sister because of its similar size and proximity to each other. And Venus has a longer day than year, and it takes 243 days for Venus to make a rotation. Venus is the second nearest planet to the sun, or from the sun. It is the second planet which near to the sun, and it is the brightest planet in the solar system. Venus is the brightest planet in the solar system, and it is also called as Earth's twin sister. It is called as Earth's twin or Earth's twin sister because of its similar size and proximity to each other. It has a similar size and proximity like Earth, hence it is called as Earth's twin sister. And Venus has a longer day than year, and for rotation or for a orbit around the sun, it takes 243 days. Earth. Earth is the third planet from the sun, and it is the fifth largest planet in the solar system, and 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Hence, Earth is also called as blue planet. And even it has a magnetic field which is called as gravitational forces exist here, and has one natural satellite called the moon. Earth has only one natural satellite that is called the moon. Earth is the only planet in the solar system where we can lead our life, because here we can get water to drink and air to breathe and land to get shelter, isn't it? Yes. And Earth's surface is composed of 71% of water, which I mentioned before, and water is, as we know, that necessary for all living beings or all the living organisms to for their life on the earth. And the oceans help maintain a stable temperatures, and even Earth has one only moon and an oxygen rich atmosphere. Oxygen existed here, hence we can survive here, means in this planet. Mars. Mars is the fourth closest planet to the sun, and it can easily be seen from Earth, and Mars is red because it is rusty. And there's a lot of iron in the soil, and the air on Mars has made it turn red. Mars is the fourth closest planet to the sun, and from the Earth we can see the Mars. And Mars is red in color because of its rusty, and there is a lot of iron in the soil and the air on Mars which has made it turn red. And Mars orbits the sun every 687 Earth days, and the Martian day is about half a hour longer than Earth. As we compare to the hour in the Earth, in the planet of Mars, half an hour is longer than the hour in the Earth. Jupiter. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fourth brightest object in the sky. After the Sun, the Moon, and the Venus, the name of the month March derives from Mars. Jupiter is the fourth brightest object in the sky after the Sun, the Moon, and the Venus, and it is the biggest planet in the solar system. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system, and during the time of prehistoric period, it is also known as a bright wandering star. Since prehistoric times, it is called as a bright wandering star. and Earth could fit into Jupiter 1,000 times. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. So, Earth could fit into 1,000 times in this planet. And Jupiter is a planet which is made up of gases and it doesn't have a solid surface. It is made up of gases and it doesn't have a solid surface. Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and it is the second largest planet. First largest planet is Jupiter in the solar system. This Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system and it has 7 thin and flat rings and it also contains 62 moons. It has 62 moons. Saturn has 62 moons and it has 7 thin and flat rings and it is the second largest planet in the solar system as well as it is the sixth planet from the Sun. Uranus. Uranus is blue in color due to methane gas in its atmosphere and it has 11 dark rings surrounding it and it has also 21 known moons and takes 84 years to complete one orbit. Uranus also has blue in color due to methane gas in its atmosphere. It has consist methane gas in its atmosphere, hence the planet Uranus is blue in color. And it has 11 dark rings which surrounding it and it also has 21 known moons and for complete one orbit, means to complete one round to the Sun, it takes 84 years. To complete one orbit, it takes 84 years. And the eighth planet in the solar system is Neptune. To complete the orbit around the Sun, it takes 60,190 days. 60,190 days it takes to orbit the Sun. And it has a giant storm just like Jupiter. It is called the Great Dark Spot. Like a Jupiter, it also has giant storm. It is called the Great Dark Spot. And this planet was discovered in the year 1846. And it also has rings like Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus. It also has rings. It has 6 rings that surround it. And since Neptune is so far away, scientists know of 13 moons for sure, but there could be many more to be discovered. And it is 2,794 million miles away from the Sun. The distance from the Sun is 2,794 million miles. It is away from the Sun. So, our solar system consists of only one star that is called the Sun. He is the center of the solar system and it consists 8 planets. They are Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Isn't it? Yes, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. These are the 8 planets and it also consists so many dwarf planets like Pluto and all. And it also has many moons with some of the planets consist in it. And it also has asteroids, meteoroids and comets and all. So, in this chapter, we came across the information regarding to the solar system, the Sun and the 8 planets. Yes, today we define the solar system as the Sun and all objects that are gravitationally bound to the Sun. Means a solar system is a group of planets and other bodies that revolve around the Sun. and because of the gravitational bound in the sun, all other planets and all other objects are revolves there. And the solar system, as I told, that divided into the inner planets called eight major planets. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, and other outer planets which are called Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And the dwarf planet Pluto is the oldest known member of this solar system, and smaller group of frozen worlds orbiting beyond Neptune. And some more important facts about solar system. Yes, the scientific name of the sun is Sol, hence the name for solar system has came as solar system. And there are eight planets are there. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And Mars is red in color, and Earth is the only planet where we can live. And Venus is called as Earth's twin sister, and Mercury is the first nearest planet in the solar system, which is very near to the sun. And Jupiter is the biggest and the largest planet in the solar system, and Saturn is the second biggest planet in the solar system, and Neptune is the eighth planet in the solar system. So this is all about today's class. I hope you understood today's class. Thank you.